Oh, it's live.
Oh, there. Okay, come to this one.
Do fingerprint.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Do
Today,
on that side.
today I'm trying another way of doing this. So I'm hoping you can hear me well. Okay, so I have only just 2 devices. And I hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me well. That's the most important thing. You must hear me. I don't know where the comments. Okay. Please let me know if you can hear me. Oh, yes, I can see the comments now. Okay, you can hear me well. Thank you so much. And also I'm on Instagram. Hey, Instagram peeps. Hey, Facebook, and YouTube, and I think LinkedIn. So yeah, well, let's do this. I hope you guys having a lovely, lovely day. I had a wonderful day today. My day was just full of sessions, so I didn't go nowhere. I was just one session after the other, and then a few meetings, and yeah, my day is done. It was less dramatic like yesterday was. So it's day 2. Welcome. So, if you're joining us for the first time today, we are doing a 3-day series on how to drive money into your bank account. So make sure that you're clicking on the share button so that you can do the work of the Lord. You're inviting other kids to come through and share and learn a few things about driving money into your bank account, which is an important thing. We all know how important that is, the money thing. So now, yesterday we had our day 1. If this is your first day, please make sure that you go through any of these platforms and you just look at yesterday's post, because you will see that we had a whole hour yesterday where we were talking about things that needs to be done on day 1 for this to work. So if you were not on line yesterday, make sure that you check that recording. But then anyway, you can just watch today and do what the work for today, and then maybe tomorrow do the work for day 1. So, and if you've done your day 1, please let me know, how was your day 1? Did you enjoy your day 1? Did it make sense to you? I know a few people inboxed me and told me that the work for day 1 is work that they needed to be doing a long time in their lives, and they just never got the time to do it. So now they actually got the chance yesterday to finally do this work. So it is important for us to cleanse ourselves. It is important for us to cleanse our hearts. So I hope you got the time. I hope you did the work. So if you don't mind, just let me know by a simple yes, I done the work for day 1, so that we can help. Oh my goodness, you can't hear me on Instagram. Nomhle, can you put the microphone for the Instagram thing? So that it can be better. I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Can everybody hear me well on Instagram? Because I'm really worried about the sound there. I hope I hope okay. Clay is gonna help me. I've just turned up the volume. Also, maybe that was the problem. But let me just put on the mic just in case I doesn't. It's a little bit less sound on the other side. Okay, so if okay, so I see Mimi says yes, I've done day one. Yeah, I see that day one is done. Shadow work, you man. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's not fun. It's definitely not fun, but it is doable. It's not fun, but it won't kill you. It will only make you stronger. And it's not just even about being strong, it is about changing something in your life. It is about changing your energy. And which is the other thing that we're talking about today. I'm trying to get the Instagram working well. Okay. Looks like it's fine now. I hope you can hear me on Instagram. You can hear me well now that I've got the mic on. Okay. So, day one was about cleansing your heart. Your heart is the biggest thing that connects you to life, to everything that you want. So let me just recap quickly, 2-minute recap. Now, if your heart is not in a good space, if your heart is not cleansed, you will listen, you will hear the things that you're not supposed to hear about your life. You will recognize the thing you're not supposed to recognize about your life. Just like this, if you haven't cleansed your heart, you will not know that you are enough. Now, normally, this is what happens. If you want to, let me give you an example, like lose weight. You will not go and get a coach and pay that person while you don't believe they are the best in the field and they know what they're doing and they are worthy to work with you. You're not gonna make that mistake of taking a person that is not I just want to do this. Take a person to help you that is not that you don't believe is the best to help you lose this weight. I mean, you're gonna pay this person. This person is supposed to help you get skinny. And now you must believe that I can't do this by myself. I can't get the six pack by myself. I can't get the healthy body, the fit body by myself. So then this person is going to help me do that. But they have to be the best person in the market. They have to be the one that knows how to do this. They must be worthy of me paying them to do this. And I'm not going to pay my money if I don't believe that this person is right. So now, all trainers, I mean, they are probably all great, but there are trainers that have more clients than others. And the ones that have more clients, they are not having more clients because they know how to do to train people better than anybody else. I mean, even in the music industry, we all know that there are people who, most people will say, this one can't really sing so well, but they are in the music industry and they're making so much money, but they are not like the best of the best. There are people who have the best voices that are not on those stages, that are not shining, that are not making so much money. It is not about the fact that how good your talent is. It is about the fact that what do you think about yourself? It is only about the fact that you think you are good enough, you are with. So the gym instructor that you're gonna go for is the one that believes they are the best. And they don't have to tell you, I'm the best one, I'm the best one. When you start talking to them, you just feel their aura. Their heart tells you. So that is why our heart chakra is the place where we connect with the world. If in our heart, we have this thing that I'm not good enough. Oh no, I'm not sure if this person should be paying me this much. I'm not good enough for this. Your heart is closed off to the world. You don't believe in yourself. It's a heart issue. Nobody's gonna believe you. You could have the best voice, nobody's gonna sign you up. You could be having the best skills, the best talent. I sit with people in sessions every day, like I was telling you yesterday. Every day people come through that are so great in what they do, but they're not making the money. They are not given the promotions. They are not given the jobs. They are not given even the thank you, you did a great job. They don't get that. Even just the recognition that they are doing well. They are not getting that, but they are just being told, oh no, you haven't done this right. You shouldn't be. There's COVID. We're actually going to take your salary away. Like what? No, I don't care. There's COVID. What? No. So, and there are people during COVID that got more money, that made more money, that made that their salaries grew. I mean, I made more money during COVID. I'm just saying. So it is because you must know yourself in your heart that you are good enough, because you have cleansed your heart. Your heart is now open to connect with the world. So people come to me and say, Busi, I will wait 2 weeks until you find a slot for me to. And I'm like, no, man, there are other people that can help you. They're like, no ways, they can't help you like you can help me. And I've never had this person, but they are so convinced that I should be helping them. It's not because there's anything else. It's just because I believe, I know when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do in my day is to go in my altar, because of course that's how my job works. It goes like my PA gives me the list of people. I do prayers for the people that are coming in that day. And by that time, I know by the time the person comes, what is wrong with them. Even when I ask them, what do you want? I already know what they want. But of course, they need to say it out loud so that they can hear it themselves, so that they can start to believe that is what they want, so that they can start to manifest it. But other than that, I already understand that. But I've already prayed and made sure that by the time they come, whatever that they've paid me, they're supposed to not make less than 100,000. That was the prayer that changed my life. When I said, God, if people are going to come to me for coaching sessions, they will have to, by what they have got from me, it's either a healing session or a coaching session or whatever, they have to go and make more than 100,000 just because they talk to me. And it happens all the time. I even created a group on Facebook of how a person can make 100K in a month because of that. That was my prayer, and it changed everything in my life. From that day, nobody ever doubted me, because I stopped doubting myself, because I knew that this is what I give to the world. If you come to me, you will get what you want. So nobody is doubting me. Like, people call me for speaking engagements. They don't even ask me a question. They just like, Lucy, come, please, come at 10. That's it. They don't question me like, can you do it? No, because my heart is open. So that's what we're doing yesterday. And there's work for yesterday to help you open your heart. Check that out. If you did not come through yesterday, check that out. And I know it's not nice, and I also do it all the time. We have to cleanse our heart chakra. And I did say that if you're finding it too hard, you can't concentrate, you can't be able to do it, there's a course, a 7-day course called Align Into You. It will help you to align with the stuff that you need to align with in cleansing your heart, cutting cords with stuff that you need to cut cords with, doing your shadow work. So if you are struggling, get that course. If after that course still, there are people who just can't even do the course because it's a lot, then you can book a session. But of course there's a queue, but you can book a session, a healing session, so that we can clear that for you, so that you can be able to do the course and then get yourself ready and moving. Okay, so I was just talking about a little bit about what we're doing yesterday. So let's get into today's work. So today is day 2 of how to drive that money in your head to your bank account. Okay, so before we continue, we need to do the work of the Lord. So please, guys, click on the share button. The share button, you are clicking it. Why? Because somebody else needs to hear this message, because this message is important to another person's life. They need it so much. You don't understand how much they need it, and you have access to it, and it's for free. Nobody's paying for this. So click on that share button and share it with other people, so that you have done the work of the Lord today. If you didn't do nothing for the Lord, you're clicking that share button so that other people can also get this information. So please do that. And then we are continuing. So today on day 2, remember, it's 3 days. So we are going to have a 6 p.m. today and a 6 p.m. the last one tomorrow. Now, on day 2, we're going to, remember, day 1, we were talking about releasing stuff inside of you, in your external environment, but most of all, we were focusing on the internal. So now we are going to talk about the outside, because you need to cleanse the outside. Guys, money, you don't have to work for money. You just have to be clean enough for money to join you. When you have stuff, when you have rubbish hanging around all over you, nobody wants to give you a promotion. Nobody wants to give you more money. Nobody wants to give you an opportunity. Nobody wants to buy your stuff. It's not because they don't like your things. It's not because they don't see a value in you. It's just because you've got too much things hanging around you. So today we are cleansing the outside world. So what we're doing is, I'm going to talk to you about something very important: curses, hexes, evil eye, and jinx. So this is like a lot. I can take 4 days explaining all of this to you. So the one that we're gonna focus on is the hex, because that one is like the most important. But not that it's the most important, but it's the one that I can be able to give you stuff to go and do with. Go and cleanse that today, because I need you to do the work today so that you are ready for stuff tomorrow. But also, it is the one that you can control the most. A curse is something that is long term. A curse, you'll find that there's a generational curse. There's a long, like 5 generations down the line, they were all suffering from this. So it is not something easy to just like on one day to remove it. But a hex is better. You can remove it like literally now. But all of them, it's not something that you should be scared of. You just need more awareness in knowing if that thing is in your field, so that you can be able to cleanse it. So we're going to talk about that. So I'm just gonna give you like probably one liner on them so that you understand that. But I'm not going to go deep into it because we don't have the time. But like I said, we have the goddess program. We are doing this next week Sunday. So next week Sunday, I'm going to be sharing more information about these things and how they affect you and your money life, so that okay, and of course next week I'm gonna be doing a clearing for everyone that's coming through to the session. So I'm gonna be doing a group a cleansing session like we've done in March, but I'm gonna be doing specifically for things that have been sent your way: curses, jinx, hexes, evil eye. Okay, so like I said, a curse is it's a long-term thing. A curse will be like your mother and you all don't find husbands. Your father and you and everybody, like his brothers and his cousins, everybody is broke. Everybody dies young. Like things like that. Like they don't just happen to you, they happen to other family members, and they are for generations and generations. There is a way to stop that. So I will not talk about it today because we don't have the time. We'll definitely talk about it on Sunday. Okay, so then the other one is it's a curse, and then we have an evil eye. So evil eye is an energy that is sent to you by people who are looking at your life, and they then, because they don't understand what you're doing, how you're doing it, and they want that life, but they are not understanding how to get it right. But most of the time, they normally feel like you are pushing it in their face, like you are smearing it in their face that bona they are broke or something. So an evil eye, what the bad thing about it is that when you get that energy of an evil eye, it starts to build up negative energy in your life. And you want to always be cleansing yourself from that as quickly as possible. So for an instance, let's say you work in an office, you're wearing a beautiful dress and you have this nice body, and the other women are looking at you like, oh my God, damn, she's just like all up in here looking so great. Oh, maybe let's just say maybe at a wedding, and then people are just thinking maybe you're gonna take their boyfriends or something because you're looking so great. They're feeling like you're overpowering them, or yeah, they just feeling uneasy around you, like you are not in their level, but you're supposed to be in their level, but then they don't know how you're getting this done, and then they send you this bad vibe. So that is vibe that if you do not cleanse it quickly, it can build up into stagnation. So this is one thing that I always deal with network marketers. So network marketers apparently, I don't know why network marketers have to go through this shit. But apparently network marketers have to keep showing people, now I have a car, now I have a house, now I have man, now I have 3,000 deposited, now I have, yeah, it's bad vibes. And Tabi saying that's what it's called, it's bad vibes. Now I have a like today, this morning, money ngenile, what, people, they want money also. And when you keep telling them when they're ngenile mali. And the funny thing about this is that the people who actually send these paid vibes to each other is the people in the same networking marketing. I don't understand how they do this, but it's very, very funny. So this one will be the leader making the money, and then these other ones will be the ones below them, and then this ones will be sending this one the bad vibes, but they are all in the same thing. Like, I don't understand why they're supposed to be in one group. I mean, maybe the people outside of the network marketing, whatever that they're doing, they're supposed to be the ones, but they are the ones inside each other that gives each other so much bad vibes. People get sick, their chakras are messed up. I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my goodness, your chakras are finished. And when I ask, because I normally sometimes ask, why is this happening? And of course, I never tell the person, who sent this to them, because it's just wrong. They don't have to know because it just creates more drama. And I'll be like, but damn, these people you like work with every day, you are actually helping them. They're sending you bad vibes. Okay, life is like that. So network marketing people, there are people that have to, apparently their job asks them to be the ones that have to put on the table the shoes and the phone and the smack kettle and the car keys to show that, oh, at least I'm making money. Come, also you can make money. But then the things that it also backfires, because then you get the evil eye and it creates bad energy. And then most network marketing people, then they lose their money. Oh, they work so hard for their money. They are sick. They are working hard. They are not sleeping for that money. And it's just not right. They are killing their system. They are killing their chakras. 10 years down the line, they will be dead of cancer. And it's, oh, no, I was making millions in network marketing, but you're killing your system. There's just too much. Network marketing people go through a lot. And most of them are my clients. And I'm like, oh, hell, people, you're dying. Like, this is wrong. But then that evil eye thing is real in that industry. I've seen it a lot. I deal with it a lot, because those people are always coming in and like, energy, and then we do it, and then the person is fine. They are making money for 6 months, and then they are back. Same problem. Oh God. So we cleanse it again, then they back again in 6 months. Same problem. It's the same thing. They are not cleansing it, but they keep going and asking for more. But apparently that's how they're supposed to market themselves. I've been in network marketing. I never did that, and I was okay. But then lately, network marketing is about showing off what you have. None of my business. It's just exhausting. So to do the same thing for me, I'm just talking for myself here. I'm just like venting for myself. Okay, so then we've got the hex. Let's talk about the hex. So the hex then is the one that we're gonna clear today. And hex is something that you actually, most of the time, and then the spells. Let's talk about spells before we talk about the hairs. I want to talk about the hairs when we are already done with it. Then there's a spell. Spells can be good or bad. Spells You can use spells for good stuff in your life, and you can use spells to send them to people for witchcraft purposes. So now, I teach people spells. In January, I taught women a whole lot of money spells, and they went and they did it, and they got the money. So spells are good. Spells are created by nature, because most of the spells use natural herbs that we get from nature, like bo cinnamon, bo honey, bo all the stuff, that salt and all stuff. So we use those things, create a spell, and that helps the energy, clears the energy in a certain way for you to be able to get a certain thing you want. Okay, so Tusani says, what is the difference between showing off and visibility boost? Yeah, I think now you're talking. You say visibility is saying, guys, come, I want to help. Guys, come, I want to help. If you are broke, come to me. Showing off will probably be showing the keys. I don't know, because the thing is this, when Tusani, you could show your keys if you come with your amazing body that is so skinny, and you're looking amazing. You've got the bum, you've got your summer body, and it's looking great. And you figure uthola ama-models. Ama-models nawo namabody wawo ba-skinny, ba-beautiful, bane-bum yabo inhle. Uzozowarisheka kule ndlu. Na ungenile nje girl, umuhle, sonke sibahle. I-problem ukuthi mangabe uzofika uba njalo u-beautiful, uslender, umuhle, ufike uthole abantu aba-crappy, uthole abantu abangena-figure, uthole abantu abangena-glow, uthole abantu nje abanganandaba nempilo yabo, then-ke manje it will no longer be an environment where you are sort of celebrated. And now it's gonna depend on you how then now you present yourself. Just like yesterday, we talked about the fact that people can be inspired by what you do, or people can have jealousy on what you do. But then yesterday we were talking about you, that if you see another person like that, you could have jealousy or you could be inspired. So when you get into that room and you are not saying, hey, crappy people, how are you doing? You are so crappy. Look at yourselves. You should come jog with me tomorrow so you stop being crappy. You see, that's a problem. But if you go to them and you say, guys, I can see that you are not doing well, and you're not saying, hey, look at me. You are just saying, guys, I see you're not doing well, so I want to help you. And I'm not saying you're going to be like me or you're going to have this body, but I'm just saying you could have your own specific body. So I think what the network people, marketing people, they don't do is that they say, you must have this car, you must have this house, you must have, so for you to show up, as that. So it is something else. How it is presented, then that's how it's creating the energy, the bad energy. But if you had said to a person, you know what, maybe I understand that you're struggling right now. Maybe you come back from a crazy job that you hate, and you have to still look at a bank account that is empty. And I am saying to you, you're not gonna be a millionaire, but I'm saying to you, I have an option that can help you at least get a peace of mind. I'm not saying you should have 50,000 in your bank account, for fun, for what. And I'm not saying, look at me, how great I am, and I'm showing you all these things you don't have, and I'm reminding you what you don't have, because I have it. But I'm just saying, I want to give you peace of mind. I want to help you with something that helped me. And if the person wants to know, then you tell them, like, okay, this is what it did for me. But I think network marketing people, and like I'm saying, I deal with them all the time, they just go in too hard and create the bad vibe for people. How you then present it is the problem. Of course, you have to tell people that there is better, there is a solution, but do not come and be a bitch about it. Like, then you're creating drama for yourself. Rebecca says, but the thing with network marketers is the help is seldom genuine. Yeah, the help is genuine, but how they are selling it is not the way that helps them in the long run. Definitely maybe 100 people join at that same time. And then we all know that they're not gonna do the stuff that 100 people when they join, they're just thinking, oh, we're gonna have money, but then they get there, they find out that they have to work, and then everybody's out and you're left with 5 people that are willing to work. So all the other ones now are carrying this energy towards you. Every day they see you win, they're like, this one took our money, that's why she's like this. But if you had not said to them they're gonna get all this money, you just said to them, come through, people, I can help you if it can work for you. So yeah, way long when I was doing network marketing, we were never showing off our car keys and stuff like that. We were just telling people, come try. And people were coming through knowing what, see, they're gonna work, they're gonna try this thing out. It works, it doesn't work. You know what? It doesn't work for them. But nobody was telling them that they are not good enough because they are not in it. They shouldn't be crying because they are broke, Of course. But we're not talking about that now. So let's leave it alone. Now, yeah, so guys, you can just keep asking your questions there. I'll see them when they pop up. Today I have a system that actually shows me the questions, so this is great. And then on Instagram also, okay, then there's Queen Shaya. She says, does your network marketing course cover this? Oh yes, Queen, it does, because I deal with a lot of the stuff, like a lot. Oh, KK says in Spedi we call it Tsiba. Is it that the evil eye? Okay, that's nice. Thank you for letting me know. And then Refulia says, what does the evil? Oh my goodness, this one is. What does the evil eye mean? Okay, it's bad vibes. Another lady said that. Okay. All right, so let's continue now. I was about to talk about, I was talking about a spell. So I was talking about a spell. So then if a person normally this happens if you wronged a person, then they will send a whole spell to you. And a spell is something to traumatize you, but not to kill you or anything like that, but it will traumatize you. And of course, the spell works if now you are guilty. So if you are guilty of something towards that person, then the spell will work, and then you will get what is coming to you, because you are guilty of this. And then of course there are people who just create spells for no reason, because they made the reason that you deserve one, and that is what I'm gonna show you how to reverse those then. But if you've done wrong to the person, the chances are that thing is going to work. So like I was saying yesterday, do not mess up with other people's lives for no reason. Just stay in your lane and worry about your own life. Okay, so then we get to the hex. So the hex is then the one that is killing everybody every day. A hex is something that it's bad energy that you create yourself at a specific time, and it works like in 3 minutes. Okay, so another person can do it for you, but you also, normally a hex is something that you create for yourself. You hex yourself daily and it works so fast. And it works that fast. Like it's so fast. The hex is so fast, and it's not good, because you could be somewhere, your life could be so great, but then that hex is in your way. And normally, if you have not gotten the awareness, you keep manufacturing the same hex. So, and a hex you can lay on your kids very fast. Your mother can lay it on you. Your teacher can lay it on you. Your husband can lay it on. Oh, so many women have husbands that lays hexes on them daily, like daily. Your boss, the bosses that are bullying, they lay hex on you like thoroughly, quickly, fast. So a hex is that thing that you think about yourself or say about yourself that is not good or is not correct. And other people will say it's real, but there's no need to tell me that I'm stupid, because being stupid is a long, lengthy subject. Or for you to really prove that I'm stupid, there's a lot of stuff that we have to go through, and we might never even scientifically prove that. So, but then we think I mean, most of the time I'm late for stuff, and then I'll be driving there thinking, Kosi, you are so stupid. How could you not just wake up in time and do this in time? Why have you to drive like a headless chicken to this place when you you could have done this early? I mean, like, what else could have gone wrong in your life if you woke up early? You can do this. And then I'm going there, and then I'm busy hexing myself about how stupid I am, how lazy I am. I don't know, whatever I'm saying to myself. Guess what? It works quickly. When I get to the meeting, they see a stupid person. When I get to a meeting, they see a lazy person. When I get to a meeting, they no longer want to give me the opportunity, because now I bring in the energy in the room that is saying, Phela mina I'm a stupid person that doesn't know what they're doing. I can't even wake up in time to come here. So, and if you don't cleanse yourself from that, guess what? You then live with that energy there. And then you go to the next meeting. Now you're already thinking that these ones can't even give me the attention. They refused the thing I was asking. And then you get to the next meeting. Now you get with 2 hexes now. I'm stupid. And nobody takes me serious. Nobody thinks I'm good at this that I'm doing. And then those people then also see that, oh, this one is stupid, and also cannot, nobody sees value from her. She's not valuable. So then they pass at you again. So this one is the biggest. I mean, cases are fine. You can deal with them because your grandfather was dealing with it. Spells you can really get away with them. Like, really, spells can't really, I mean, just like me, I know, like, there's no spell that's gonna land on me. Like, I've got that stuff sorted out. But a hex is a problem. A hex is a big problem, because that one, it doesn't knock so that you can open the door. You just fix it up quickly like tea, and then it's working. Like, literally, a hex works so fast you will not know what hit you, and it literally multiplies so quickly. So, a lot of time when I'm doing sessions and the parent is going through a lot of problems, and the guys always ask me to remind the parent that do not go and say these things out loud to your kids. The fact that I don't have enough money, I'm broke, because you are all putting a spell on them. The kids deserve a chance in life. They deserve to get out of life what life can give them. If you are already giving them a hex that says they are not good enough, you are not good enough, it means they are not good enough, because for them at that time, what you are, they are. Kids, unfortunately, that's how it works. Kids don't see themselves as themselves, they see themselves as you. So if you're saying I'm broke, they're asking for something, I don't have money for it, Pella, I don't have money for this, I don't earn millions, and you saying all these things, they see that as them. Kids don't identify as themselves, they identify as you. So if you're laying a hex on you, they are taking it up. Literally, the kids don't understand that thing of standing alone. They only stand alone when they're about 16 or so. What is that age? 7, 12. Yeah, after 16, somewhere there. Then even their astrology chart, even if you're reading records, the Akashic records for them, you only can read it for a person who's 18, because that is the person that can take spiritually, can take responsibility for their lives. Other than that, your child sees them as you. So if you are busy putting spells on yourself, you are not giving them a chance in life. You are saying let them walk into life with that drama. So hexes are so bad. You will lose money so fast. Normally people who get scammed, they get scammed after putting hexes on themselves. And then the scammers will find you with those hexes. So once you have a hex, it's like you now have a red dot. Now they know you by that, because normally scammers that use what is this thing? Salamus. Yin guys, masalamus. masalamu sangisazi kuthiwani English, ngitsheleni guys yini. But they look at you and they identify you with a hex. You must have one for them to access you. So if you are already feeling down and crappy about your life, you are a target. And the good thing about a hex is that if another person, let's say your boss, is throwing one at you, but you are in a high vibration, then you can deflate it, which is what I'm going to share with you just now. You can deflate it and not take it. A hex works on you only when you accept it. So let's say I'm driving to a meeting and then I notice that I made a mistake, because of course everybody makes mistakes of maybe black magic. Salamus is black magic. Thank you, Susan. So in black magic, of course, it's the dark side of, it's a spell, but on the dark side. So let's say I've made the mistake. I didn't calculate the time right, and then maybe something happened, and then so it's a mistake. I have to look at it as a mistake. That is how I deflate that hex. When that information that says, "Oh damn, you are so stupid, you are running late, what's wrong with you?" It's like, "Oh no, it's a mistake. I mean, really, I'm amazing. I'm really, really amazing. I'm not gonna be." I'm so amazing. Being late is not like something that can happen to me just enjoy, because I'm really amazing. I value my time. I value other people's time. So this is a mistake. So then I've deflated it, because I understand that being late is not me. I am not taking this as me. I am just understanding that I have made a mistake today that got me to be late, but I'm not a late person. I'm not a lazy person. I'm not a stupid person that can mess up their lives just by being late. No, I'm not. So I've deflated it. When I get to the meeting, they'll be like, "Oh no, we heard on the radio I mean, it happens to me all the time. Like, oh my God. It does. People be like, "Oh no, we totally understand. We heard. There's a traffic." And I didn't even see the traffic they're talking about. But then apparently they understand that there was traffic, because I deflated it. I did not own up to the shitty stuff. So you can't deflate it. So your boss says something that about you haven't done the project correct and this and this and this and this. You don't own that. "Oh yeah, my boss is correct. Vele, I'm such a stupid person. How could I not see this? How could I have not been able to do this? Oh my God. Tomorrow I'm not gonna sleep. The whole night I'm gonna work, because I want to show him that at least I'm not that stupid." You've taken it. It affects you when you receive it. If you say, "Oh, my boss thinks that I haven't done the good job," and you're like, "No, man, I know that I worked my best part in this. I put up the best in me in this. I know that I did my best. And if my best is not best for him, I'm sorry, I'm not Jesus. I can't die for everybody's sins. I'm sorry, boss. I can't do it the way when you want it." So you understand that it's him who sees that it's not about you. But then guess what? If you're going to a job just because you're getting paid for it, which is the problem that we were talking about yesterday, that there are places you shouldn't be there because you are actually just being there, you're creating hexes for yourself for free. You are like you queuing hexes for yourself because you're going there. You don't want that job. You're just going because you need to pay your bond. You need to pay your car. And you're like, "Hey, this job, I need it, because what if I don't have it? I will not be able to pay for the car." Oh, guess what? When the boss says you have done wrong, you're going to accept the hex, because when you are guilty, you are so guilty, the hex is going to land on you like, Baba. It's going to land. And you're going to own it. So that is why I meet so many people and say, "Busa, I know that this is not a place I'm supposed to be at. I'm supposed to be doing this and this. My calling is this and this. I know I'm supposed to be this, but I just can't find myself moving towards that thing." My hex sewakubambile sowustakile lapha sowuhleli. I mean, it's the guilt, and then you've created it into more bad energy, and then you are stuck there. You are so scared. You think that salary is your father. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the salary, but you shouldn't think salary is your father, because you can make 4 times that salary doing your calling, and even that calling is not your father. It's just something that God gave you to take care of yourself. So let me check the questions. Let me start this side. Gabo, don't make noise, boy. Okay. Zamani says on Instagram. Zamani says, how do I cleanse a hex? Yes, Zamani, we're going to talk about that now. Balisa says, I'm learning a lot, Sis B. Thank you, Balisa. Refilo says, Busi, how do I maintain a high vibration when grieving and mourning? Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, so Ntabisang says, can we deflect hexes when we are in high vibration, walking in love? Oh, yeah. Oh, they. Walking in love with a clean heart is key to protect us. Yes, Ntabisang, that is why we were doing that yesterday. You know what? People are just busy telling us you should have a budget and manage your money. What money if it's not coming in? You can't even budget when you have these things sitting in your shoulders. You just like want to drink wine, that's all. I mean, like whatever, and just like get yourself in all sorts of things that you shouldn't be in trying to cope. Okay, I'm trying to read. Okay, there. Brenda says, I'm glad I'm learning this today. Thank you, Brenda, for joining us. Tabisang says, we don't accept labels. Just an incident for the time, a mistake. Yeah, no. We don't take this stuff to heart. No. If it's happening, it's a mistake. That's all I'm saying. It's a mistake. I'm not it. No, I'm saying, please see these people. Tireleto says, me too. This is proper church. I love that you're mentioning Akashic records because I'm learning about that now. Yeah, that stuff is amazing. Tireleto, that stuff is amazing. Totally amazing. Mohabo says, is it possible for me to get the recording of the session? Yeah, girl, it's gonna be available everywhere. I think the best place to get the recording will be on YouTube because like YouTube just puts one after the other, so you will have to you just go into YouTube, it will be available for everyone. Ruth, what am I doing? Ruth says, you think salary is your father? Yeah, I know. And then Miss Mudupi says, if you don't have money, and your child asks for something, what should you? Oh, yeah. Let me start with that one. So Dumela says, I'm having exactly what you're talking about. Every time I think of my job, I want to resign because I'm only there for the salary. It's not my dream job because my salary doesn't even cover my monthly expenses. As for now, I'm out of cash and food, looking for anything I can help push the month. Yeah, Dumelo, you see, that is the good place to be in life where you can finally say, I am not even going to look for anything. I'm going to look for Tumelo's part in this planet. I am not even going to say, I'm going out there, I'm just looking for anything to pay my bills, because then you're going to get yourself again in another situation where you find another crazy job that cannot pay even the salaries, but then it's traumatizing you daily. You have to find Tumelo. You have to find why Tumelo is here, because when you find Tumelo is here, why Tumelo is here, that thing is going to make you money that you'd never even understand, because you have the money. It's not that you don't have it. You have it. But then with all this, so you saw what we were talking about yesterday. Those things are you need to put down. What we're talking about today, those things you need to put down. I promise you guys, this stuff sounds like it's crazy and it doesn't make sense, because I mean, I know it doesn't sound real, but I know for sure, do these things. I've done them. My clients do them. They work. Oh, Rebecca says, please share the YouTube channel. Rebecca is Busise Lesho. Just go on YouTube. You look for Busise Lesho. Let me just, Busise Lesho is in my name. That's the channel on YouTube. I've just typed it there. I'll also check a link if I can find it, but it's just Busiselesh. Okay, so I wanted to answer. This is the question I wanted to answer. Oh, the children question. What must you say if you don't have money and your kids are asking you for money? So one day it happened, guys, that I also, my kids were small and I didn't know what do you say when you have a 3-year-old in a shop and they busy taking everything. Sometimes it's not even that you don't have the money, but there's no need to buy these things. I mean, there's just no need. So at the time, my daughter was 3, and then the other one was 1.5. So we get into a shop, and then of course, then the small one starts to be taking stuff. But then me, I never realized that so every time when we leave the house, we will write a list. We will say, what do we need to buy? We need a cucumber, we need lettuce, we need bread, we need this and this and this. So we will normally have a list and he will tell us what is missing in the house. Then we'll write it down and then we are going to the shop to buy. How? When we get there, this one starts to say, I want the small one. Then the big one says, no, Gabo, that thing is not on the list. I was like, what? A 3-year-old gave me freedom, literally freedom. I was like, oh, yes, baby, this thing is not on the list. We actually do have on the list sweets, but we don't have ice cream. Because if we buy ice cream and sweets, Mama have to beta you because you're going to be have too much sugar in your body and then you're gonna get sick and then I'll have to beta you. Do you want to be baited? No, I don't. Okay, and it's not on the list. So since then we have things on the list. So maybe who asked this question? Let me check who asked the question. Yeah, it's Miss Mudupe. So teach your kids that when we plan for the stuff we need. We need this, we need this. And then when we go out to buy stuff, we stick to the list. And maybe it's December, we had planned the whole year that we're going to do this and do this. Everybody plans their lives. We all sit down, we find out who wants what. By the time December comes, no drama. I mean, in my house, it's like that. By the time December comes, everybody knows what they're getting. They're getting their thing, they're out of your hair. Just like that. It's not on the list. Saved my life. It came from a 3-year-old. So try that. Try use that. Because then you're not saying I don't have money. You're not saying we can't afford this. You're just saying this is not on the list. And everybody gets to put one thing on the list. You can choose. You have 3 things you want. You have to sit down. I mean, my daughter right now, she's like 9. She sits down and she thinks about her stuff and she has to come up with one. Actually goes through and it's like, today I want this. And then tomorrow is like, I'm changing that. I'm taking this out of the list. I'm putting this one. And then now I'm taking this one out of and then she finally has to make her mind which one she's going to put on the list. And it's fine. We are all happy. Okay. So that question, okay. So now time is running out. Let's get into clearing your hexes. So this is what you want to do. Number 1, you want to deflate, like I explained. You don't own this thing. Anything that doesn't sound like it's good for you to be associated with, you don't own it. Even if it's a very bad thing that maybe you have a problem getting it done. I mean, even if it's like you finishing the bottle of wine you shouldn't be finishing. The moment you start to say, I am not Istagwa, I'm not a drunkard, that I should be finishing a bottle of wine by myself. So it must have been a mistake today and it's never going to happen. You're going to see yourself, you're not going to come back and finish another one because you are no longer identifying yourself as a drunkard who finishes a bottle of wine. But anyway, I'm a drunkard. Now tomorrow, you tell yourself, I'm a drunkard. Let me just... No, you're not going to do that. You have it must have been a mistake. I am not a drunkard. I am not a drunkard. You do not own the stuff. So you deflate it at work, you deflate it at from friends. Friends will tell you that I don't know, you're not good enough for a certain relationship. You shouldn't be doing this. I mean, you're not good enough for a certain car, whatever. Deflated, you are not that. At work, definitely deflated. But at work, if you are not in the job where you're supposed to be at, it's going to be hard for you to deflate it. But I'm not saying you need to take it. You still deflate it even there. You still say, I am not where I'm supposed to be, but I'm getting there. I am not where I'm supposed to be, but this job is getting me there. So since this job is getting me there, I'm going to do my best at this job. And my best is my best. If you think my best is not your best, it's fine. It's not your best, but it's my best. And you don't have to tell them in their faces. You just have to sit down and tell yourself, and they will come back and say, sorry, I promise you, I can bet my life on it. Go try it. I've seen people do it. If you tell yourself that my best is my best, and you know you've done your best, and you're saying, even if I don't like this job so much, but I'm doing my best, I'm giving value here, and my value that I'm giving is good enough because I know I've done my best. They will come back and say, sorry, by the thing that we said yesterday about you not being great. We were really, really sorry. They will say sorry. And then number 2, then now you need to then cleanse yourself. If you find yourself in a position where you have then found yourself saying these things out loud, thinking them, most of the time we think them, then you have to have those moments. I normally during lunchtime just check my mental state. What am I thinking in my head? And before I go to bed, before I sleep, that is the most critical time. Before you close your eyes, go through what you are thinking. So there are days where life is showing me flames, and all I'm thinking is like, life is crappy. But I do not close my eyes until I said, God, I'm thankful that even when life is so crappy, I am actually sleeping in a comfortable bed. I am actually having a breath to even take before I sleep. So put yourself back in that good vibration if you lost it for a longer time. But so don't try to be positive, just try to keep fetching yourself. You know that song that must fetch your life. So keep fetching yourself. Not that you're gonna try to act holy or anything. No, just keep fetching yourself. Fetching, like I'm saying, understand that it's a mistake. It can't be me. I know I can do better than this. I know I said I'm not gonna eat sugar, and then now I find myself eating sugar. It's the last day. Tomorrow I won't. You will see. Tomorrow you will eat less than what you've eaten today, and the next day you'll eat less, and then one day you'll see yourself stopping. That's what happened to me. So if you do that, you literally keep decreasing the hexes you are creating in your life. And then and now see a hex coming and be like, you think what? I'm like, you think, and then friends normally be like, you think you are better? Oh, yes, I am better. I am definitely better. There is no way I'm not better. So if you think I'm better, it's true. I am. You don't have to tell them in their faces. You just think it to yourself. I am definitely better. If you think I'm better, then I must be better. Duh. It actually is helping you. So you want to be cleansing yourself off of that by checking yourself what you think. And then there is a good plant called bay leaves. It's a good plant that helps you when you inhaling it helps you to reprogram your hormones, especially if you're a woman, but also if for everybody else. It helps you to reprogram yourself, but it also helps you to detox, because these things, you then hold them in your body. That's why you then feel your neck is painful, your back is painful, especially when you all broke people have a back problem. When you have a back problem, you know, even if you've got money, you know that there's more money you're supposed to have, but you are not having it because you're carrying demon in our need in your life, like stuff you don't need, that is weighing you down for you to get your money. Like, people think you have got money, but you have got way more. So you want to use bay leaves. So what you do with the bay leaves, you take them, you put them in a pot, you boil them. That the smell of the bay leaves filters your house. Okay, and then when you boil them, let's say maybe you boil them for 30 minutes, they've been boiling, then you take that water and you go and you bath with it. that bay leaves water. So you soak your stuff in the bay leaves. It will help you detox there, because what you think then is in the body holds it up. Our body holds it up. That's why when we do body work, literally a body work a specialist will talk to your body and ask what is wrong, and your body will tell you, yeah, you see, at 10 years she got this, at 10 years she was abused sexually, at 10 years her mother told her she's useless. The body still has that information in it. You don't have to say it, the body has it. So when you use those bay leaves are literally plants that God gave us because He knew we were going to mess up. And so He gave it to us so that we can be able to cleanse ourselves. So it will cleanse those things. So maybe the hex that you are not good enough actually started at 6. The moment you start to bath with that, you detox it, you will start to remember, oh man, actually that is when I started to hear about this thing. But then the moment you have awareness deletes stuff out of you. So when you are aware that I was just about to call myself a drunkard, I was just about to call myself a lazy person, I was just about to call myself a stupid person, I was just about to call myself, when you are aware, there's nothing that can happen to you. So that is how you cleanse a hex. But then of course the most important thing is to not put on more tomorrow when you wake up. Start on a fresh slate that doesn't have. And when these things come, because they will always come looking for you, because they find a home was a nice comfy home in your life. When they come, now you are no longer taking them on. You are no longer, you just like, I'm not taking this thing on. Fine, the job that I'm in, I hate, but then what I'm doing is this, I'm getting to where I'm going. And then you start making the moves to getting where you're going. But because now you're not putting more hexes, you can actually move forward to where you're supposed to be going. So you are in a relationship that is wrong. I talked about yesterday that you need to cut the cords with the relationship while you're still in it. You need to cut the cords with the job while you're still in it. You need to cut the cords with the staff while you're still in it. And then, because when you cut the cords while you're still in it, then actually the next thing happens, the next opportunity opens, and then you can be like, bye guys, see you later, I'm gone. So and that's why it's so important for you to keep putting things down. Money is not a problem. The problem is that you don't have space for it, because you have all these things. You don't have space for it because all these things are literally like so heavy on you. So I have got so many other things. Like most of the things that we're going to talk about Sunday is the cases, how you do that, how you reverse it. I'm going to tell you about cases in my family that I had to deal with, and today they are gone. My children will never see them, because I had to stand up and say, oh hell no, oh hell no. So let me read a little bit of their comments. Let's start with Instagram. Somebody said it's not on the list. Oh, definitely. Vuya says it's not on the list. Okay. Lama Kama Crafts says, indeed, required a concussion decision to nudge ourselves to the head. Yeah. I had no idea. I have it in my garden. Yes, bay leaves are everywhere. Body talk is amazing. Yes, body talk is amazing. It finds out what happened to you at 5. It finds out what happened to you at 3. It finds out what happened to you before you were even out of your mother's womb. So, but the things that our body takes the information, that's why we get cancer. Cancer is not a miracle. Cancer is because your body has taken too much. Every cancer patient that goes to body talk, yes, the stories that come out of there, they actually okay. So let me read more questions. If you guys have more questions, please let me know. We are at 7. Here today I did well, guys. Yeah, yesterday we finished late. Okay. Where am I supposed to start reading? Oh, yeah. There. So Ntabiseng says, find who we are and why God put us on this earth. True story, Ntabiseng. Very important. Because when you find why you are here, all these things stop. I went through that. Everything stops that is going wrong when you find why you are here. I think like in heaven, kuba ne-party or something. Cyrilisa says, can you help with accessing Akashic records? Session vibe. So, oh yes, Cyrilisa, I do Akashic records. Oh, it's just that it's a long session. I do. Oh, but girl, please. Like, oh god, that stuff is long. Akashic records don't want you to be in a hurry. So I mean, stay a long. Akashic records, you have to have time because there's more information that comes up for the person, and you need to keep explaining it in a correct, respectable way so that you don't mess up with nothing. So yes, I do them, but it's a long session. Sylvia says it's not on the list. Yes. Rebecca says, I'm doing my best while I'm getting there. Yes, girl, you're doing your best while you're getting there. So don't be going there feeling like, oh, I'm so stupid. I even go to a job I hate. No, you're doing your best while you're getting there. You're giving them value. You're getting your part of the deal. And you are not just sitting. The problem, Rebecca, will be you sitting there and still waiting for them to pay you every month while you know you're not supposed to be there. That will be the problem. So don't do that. Move. Like move mawubuzwa kuthiwa uyaphi uwazi ukuthi uyaphi hayi ukuthi you're just sitting there and feeling sorry for yourself. That is wrong. Coach Sandy, hello. She says, oh, I also tell them that it's not what we came here for today. Now you just it's on my list. So Singh says, wow, actually, yeah. Oh wow, she actually did that today. Can I ban the dry bay leaves? Okay. For this purpose, you don't ban them because we want your body to absorb them. So banning them, it's more like you're gonna only have them. You're gonna only inhale them. There is a part where we ban bay leaves for money stuff. And I mean, I don't even want to start with that. But if for this case, we need you to detox the body, the actual flesh. So that's why you need to soak yourself in that water. Because the body has so much memory. The body hears everything. The body goes through too much and is holding on to those things. So we need it to detox with this. It's a very, very amazing detox, this bay leaf stuff. And you'll feel emotionally light afterwards. Like even when you're depressed, when you do that bath, you'll feel so light. Elizabeth says, been struggling with fasting. I start making those positive declarations just so I win. I'm fetching my life. Yes, girl, fetch your life. Fetch your life. And don't try to be a goody two shoe about anything. Just fetch your life. Every time you see my life is going and fetch it, bring it back. Fetch it, bring it. Just don't ever get tired of fetching your life. Tabi saying Tabi saying it's having so much fun. Okay. Because Cindy says she's gonna go for some bay leaves. Cut the cord, soul ties with toxic relationship and jobs. Yeah, definitely. No, Loisa says she missed day one. Please go and check it out. There is a whole everything is on YouTube, so check it out. If you missed yesterday, please check it out. It's there. Yes, Elizabeth, I'm doing my best. Yes. No, I don't do body talk. No, who's asking? No, I don't do body talk. I definitely do Akashic records, but I don't do body talk. No, I don't. I'm too much of this feeling people that I can do body talk. I will be exhausted. I won't be able to. Okay, so Queen says. So when you are called for one thing, you can't earn an income from something else. Oh no, girl, what? Me, Queen, I'm an energy healer by day and, the whole day, every day, this is what I do. But girl, I'm also a commercial model. Ngiyahamba getting ngiyobadala. Mali nengi emhlabeni. But the thing is this, when a queen, kuba so. So we have a calling, okay, what I call a life purpose, and it's a specific subject. So for me, it's money. Okay, so that's the high level. And then number 2, we have got a passion. So a passion is the thing that you do easily, and it could be more than one thing. So then my passion is talking, my passion is teaching, you see, and all of that. Then you've got talents and skills. That's that level. That is things that you can physically do. So I'm good at starting businesses. I'm good at doing, if a person says, I want a strategy for my business, I want to earn triple the money that I've been making in the past 3 years, I know how to do that because that is my talent. Now, what you want to do is you want to connect the first level, which is your calling, connect it with level number 2, which is your passion. So let's say if my calling is money, but then my passion is IT. So I might find myself creating apps that help people with money, creating maybe websites that people can understand money and all that. But I will not talk about it because it's not my passion. So, but also other people who find them that they haven't found their calling, but then they've got a passion. But then me as Busi, I go and talk about water. I go and talk about TVs. I'll still talk for hours, but nobody's going to be impressed because I'm not actually talking about the thing that is the most important in my life, but I can still do a great job at it. I talk for hence I did network marketing. I was getting everybody signing up for everything I said they should sign up for in network marketing, but it wasn't the right thing because I wasn't doing what I am here for. So you want to connect the calling, connect it with the passion, and then put in your talents. So you should never have one income stream. I have income streams I can count for you. It's a lot. You should not have one, but your calling is always going to lead in different ways, different people. So you were saying, e.g., I'm a coach, but I also do, yeah. So, and then the good thing about network marketing is that network marketing is not even about what you must sell the company. You must sell yourself in network marketing. So then people can know you as a brand and then get the information. So it's just like a doctor. Doctors are in network marketing. Okay, now doctors do not dispense medicine anymore. But doctors, when you get to a doctor, what will normally happen? You'll get to a doctor and say, I've got a headache. And the doctor will say, okay, explain. And then the doctor will say, take these pills. And the doctor will be giving you Panado. The doctor didn't make the Panado. The doctor doesn't even probably know what's in the Panado. They also read the package. But the doctor has bought the Panado from somewhere and now is bought it and now get commission when you buy it from him. So you see, the doctor is in network marketing, but the doctor is not selling Panado. The doctor is selling him as the expert that can give you the Panado. So when you're in network marketing, you are selling something to slim. People should know, if I want to slim, I should talk to Queen. So you could be selling gas neras. So you could be selling them Herbalife. You could be, another person is good at Herbalife. Like just for me, Herbalife works better for me. But then there's many programs. There's also another one for forever. Another person could, that one work better. So you are not even saying, I'm a forever. What? No, you're saying, I help people lose weight. If you want to, I'll fix you. Come here. I'll look at you. I will study you. And then I will tell you which one you should do. And then you don't just give them. You give them food things. You give them this. You give them this. And then the person, everybody that says, I want to lose weight, they just come to you to lose weight. But you using all these methods and all these things because you are helping them lose weight. So you are coaching them. Then you can become a proper coach and you go and you study for coaching and you understand. Being a coach is not about advising people. Coaching is good for 2 years. That's the one thing that everybody failed in every test, was that you never, ever advise a person. Coaching is about leading a person to where they should be. You don't tell them where they should go. So you go and you study and you become a proper coach. Then people can come to you. They come with relationship problems. Maybe you've got products there that can also help them in the relationship. You coach them. When you finish, you say, by the way, this is the product. So the person has gotten value from you and then they can buy the product because they trust you now and you don't have to shove the product down their throat. So yeah, Queen, like I said, There's no way you will be in network marketing if God did not give you the gift to serve people. Network marketers are serving people. That is a job of serving people. But if you're serving them wrong, you will then not gain much. Yeah, so you should never have one income stream. Never, ever. Okay, everybody's going to do their bay leaves stuff. Please, guys, make sure the bay leaves also, like, you can smell it in the house, because also it detox the energy in your home. So you want it to detox the energy in your home. So let the steam while you burning it, not burning it, boiling it in the kitchen, let it cleanse the environment, let it cleanse your home, and then let it cleanse your body from all these memories of trauma. And you do it, maybe let's say do it for 3 days in like one after the other day. Do it today, do it tomorrow. The house gets it, and then you soak in it. It will release so much. You will sleep so much better at night. You will have better dreams. Like you will understand so much better. Your guys will be able to talk to you better, because you have let go of some layers of trauma that you've been through. And then you will stop accepting hexes. You will stop putting hexes on your life. Okay. So, hey, we have come to the end of day 2. So, what we've been doing, if you're just joining us, we are talking about how to get that money, drive it into your bank account. So, we've been talking yesterday about stuff that you need to let go inside of you. Today, we are talking about stuff that happens in the outside of you. So, if you've missed this, it's going to be on YouTube. Check that out. It's going to be also on my page and a whole lot of other groups that I have on Facebook. But the best place to get the recordings is on YouTube. So just go on YouTube. And then before we leave, we're going to do the work of the Lord again. Please click on that share button. Let other children also get this. You need to do the work of the Lord. Other children are suffering, and you have just found out what else can work in your life. So please click on that share button. If you're on YouTube, click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell, and make sure that other children get this. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow we're doing day 3 at 6 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you are attending. More good stuff coming up tomorrow. So guys, money is not about anything other than you and who you are. So that's what we're fixing. We're fixing us. And this stuff is not only going to give you money, it might even give you joy, guys. This stuff is God. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to see you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.